Hey, what's up, everyone? Back with another track guide. We are at Daytona Short in the VW Beetle. Got that baseline set up for the rookie series. I'm going to take you around and show you what I do to get 33s and 34s consistently. So let's come off this thing, get set up for our first lap. So you'll recognize parts of this from Daytona Long, but it's way different than Daytona Long, even though it looks similar. I'm coming right up here, riding this curb, starting to brake right about where the shadow is right here, just before the start-finish line here. So I like to shift up, just like I do at Daytona Long, and ride my brake. You'll want to kind of swing it right to turn into this. Is a little different than Daytona Long. You don't have to turn as much right, but then I'm up to 6th here, getting plenty of speed and apexing with this right here. But then by the time you're carrying so much speed, you're swinging out wide, you want to go as straight as you can, right up and over the jump. And as you land, you'll see this left-hander. It comes quick, so you want to be already turning. And then you'll kind of see the tire baller for the next turn. That's a hairpin, so you're already kind of swinging left. You want to swing right because you want some nice rotation in the dirt here, but you want to be slow enough to get traction. You don't want to spin your wheels here because that'll lose a ton of time. So I'm usually coming down to the 3rd, or if I don't get enough rotation, I'll be down to 2nd to, okay, the car doesn't want to go in a 2nd, but 2nd to get that rotation. But you want to ease into the throttle here and not burn those tires out. Up to 4th, I'm lining up and braking right here. So I'm only going down to 3rd. I'm coming and riding this inside wall here, going underneath the camera. And I'm coming out of this thing, shifting up into 4th. It kind of feels a little funny, but that'll help you keep grip. So just kind of going straight through there. You'll have so much speed that you're going to get really close to this wall. Be careful not to carry too much speed and smack that wall. I've done it a million times. I still do it all the time. But yeah, kind of straight through here. Tire bollard there. Lining up with this tire bollard. You can kind of give it a little turn. You don't want to hit the wall there, but coming up and where this dash paint line is, I'm hitting the 2nd one right there and braking. I like to stay in the middle. I don't really swing out wide or get too low. Some people do, just on the regular laps. Of course, when you're racing, it's a different story. I'm never coming down to 2nd unless I overshoot it. So 3rd, back into the throttle, and let's take a faster lap.
2 minutes, 2.596.
Car will really rotate itself there once you get the hang of it. Alright, we can push it a lot harder than that, but it might take us a lap or two to get into the groove. Back into the throttle, not too much. Just ease into it. Brake.
35.595.
This feels like a pretty good lap. Let's see what we do.
.351.
That's where you want to be when you're first starting out. Low 34s. You'll get into 33s pretty easily from there once you get the swing of it. Once this track burns out, you're going to be low 33s for sure. So let me run you through the Joker real quick. We'll get up to speed. So there's this little paint line right here. I like to slow it down, keep it tight. Here's your apex. Boom, right there. Be very careful of the line there. You don't want to cross this paint line until it ends. You'll get a nice big penalty if you do. But what that does is cause you to miss your normal line coming in, so you're kind of entering right here. You want to be careful of traffic in the race line. I've seen so many incidents right there with people coming out of the Joker. I usually save it to the end, unless I'm trying to be weird with my Joker strategy and get in front of somebody and slow them up, or get around traffic, or whatever the case may be. So this track is so tight, you gotta worry about smacking walls and tire bollards. So the more practice, the better, in my opinion, especially when you're pretty new to it, because it's a hard track to just get in and go. And when you get cars on this track with you, good luck passing. There's not too many places to find a safe way to do it. But probably the best one, in my opinion, is right here at the hairpin, because people always overshoot it. So if you keep this thing nice and tight like that, you can slip right underneath somebody. And then you got the inside right here for this turn. The other spot is going into the last turn here. So you can overshoot that a little bit, break your little heart out there, and hope you don't overshoot it and take someone out. But those are the best spots. I have managed to pass. I wouldn't recommend the chicane there, but people have tried it, and sometimes they make it, usually they fail. The other spot I have found, and this is really difficult, I don't recommend it if you're first starting out, but if you have no other choice, if someone swings out wide here, because it happens, sneak right underneath them right here. I've done it with like competent drivers too, where I just catch a better run and outbrake him and dive in there. It's so scary and tight, but I've made it stick before. It can work. Alright, let's run some fast laps. See if we can break into that 33 times slot. 33 seconds. .52. Kind of overshot that a little bit. Of course, messed up my jump. You don't want the car landing like that. That's bad. Losing time, messing up your line. That entry into that chicane can make or break your entire lap. It's so important to get that. Without that, you will not have success. A little bit of a 35.3 there. Hitting your apexes, getting straight. Don't carry too much speed, but enough, and then you gotta get that thing swinging right here. Keep it tight. Don't spin the tires. I'll kind of show you what it does here on this next lap. Real easy to smack that wall, the inside, and that wall. So watch it coming out of that thing. You don't want to give it too much throttle. It really doesn't help you out there. All your speed is mostly right here. 36.172. So a lot of people do this kind of thing. Just swinging out there. It's easy to do, but that's where you're going to kill all your lap times, and you're going to let people around you. If you get out in front of someone faster than you, you can pretty much guarantee yourself a spot if you can just keep tight on this track. .936. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Went a little deeper. Probably didn't need to go down to second there. Really easy to lock the brakes on that turn there, so back those braking points up if you find yourself doing that. 34.215. See if I can be a little quiet here and pick up a couple of tenths, show you what a 33-second lap looks like. .006. Close, still not
34.2.
there. You really got to take this thing to the edge to
You've got about
get it.
2 laps of fuel
I'm
left.
gonna have to restart with the fuel here, but let's see if we can get another lap in and find that 33-second lap. Really pay attention to my chicane here. I'm using the braking to kind of slide the car a little bit. So I'm braking really hard and letting the car
You have
slide
about
out.
1 lap of fuel left.
Alright, this lap isn't going to be anything. Alright, let's reset with some fuel, and I'll talk through launch real quick, because Daytona is really weird, especially if you start, it's usually about right here. So if you start on the outside, you're in third or something, for example. I'm just going to hit the wall because I'm being stupid. But you'll start about right here. If you're on the outside in third, you'll have 2 cars next to you. Keep hitting my mic. It's really difficult to start from here. You want to try your best to beat them off the line. In the Beetle, I just go from a dead stop in first. You see I cut that little bit of grass. You want to swing out wide, and I know a lot of you aren't probably rocking VR, but you want to just keep this thing high and just make sure you're not coming down on people unless you know for sure you're clear. This is a disastrous track in T1 off the grid, so be careful of that. Alright, let's give it another shot or two, try to get a 33.
.39.
Messed it up.
Go right.
Alright, let's see if we can do it. I'm in a public session here, so my buddy just
34.39.
video bombed me. What's up, Hartley? Let's get it. Alright, might be able to pull it off. Alright, here. Should be really close.
33.964.
There we go. 33.9. I'm riding the brake all through that right there. Keep that car as straight as you can. You want to control that slide. Alright, it's a pretty short track. Like I said, I think muscle memory is key here. Turn as many laps as you possibly can, get in the rhythm,
34.3.
and this thing just becomes natural. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you have questions, concerns, comments, let me know. See y'all on the track.